Have you noticed, the older you get, the longer bruises on your legs take to fade? A slight bump against the bed frame, yet the mark is still there more than a week later. Or sometimes, it's just a slightly long walk, and by evening, your knees ache and your feet feel like jelly. Many people think this is normal, but in truth, it's a quiet signal of collagen gradually retreating. Collagen isn't just what keeps your skin firm, it's the main material for building ligaments, tendons, cartilage, blood vessel walls, and even the cushioning layer beneath the soles of your feet. Simply put, if the body is a house, then collagen is the skeletal system that keeps everything from collapsing. But starting after age 60, the process of collagen depletion accelerates, leading to weak legs, creaky joints, and fragile, easily damaged skin. The important question is there a way to replenish collagen from natural foods without taking medication, without spending a fortune? The answer is yes. And the most wonderful thing is, within the world of fruits around you, at least 6 types have been scientifically confirmed to be able to protect and restore the collagen network in the body, each through a completely different mechanism. Some help you build new collagen like a skilled craftsman. Others quietly protect existing collagen fibers from being destroyed. Some even help heal damaged tissue faster, improving the feeling of elasticity in the skin and the firmness in the knees and ankles. In particular, type number 4 will surprise many. No one would expect a fruit seemingly only for dessert to be able to help activate genes for collagen synthesis and heal connective tissue, something few foods can do naturally. Are you ready to discover? If there's a fruit that can secretly clear out old tissues, replenish worn-out collagen fibers, and help your legs feel lighter with every step, then this is a journey you don't want to miss. If you've heard of vitamin C, you're probably like many people. You immediately think of oranges, lemons, or other sweet and sour fruits. But what few people realize is that not all vitamin C-rich fruits help the body produce collagen consistently and sustainably. Especially for people over 60, when absorption and metabolism begin to decline, stability is the most important factor. That's also why I often advise older adults to start their collagen revitalization journey with this first fruit. Fruit number 1, California. Navel oranges, the classic pillar that helps collagen-building enzymes operate stably. No need to search far or try exotic fruits. A medium-sized navel orange, the familiar orange in American supermarkets, provides almost 100% of the recommended daily vitamin C for adults. But more importantly, the vitamin C in oranges is absorbed by the body and remains stable in the blood for many hours. It doesn't suddenly spike and then free fall like some other C-bomb fruits. For older adults, that stability is the foundation for 2 important enzymes in the body, prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase, to have enough raw material to work throughout the day. These 2 enzymes are responsible for mending broken collagen fibers, reconnecting each rung of the collagen helix structure, helping them become stronger and more elastic. Why do I call oranges a pillar? Because not only are they familiar and easy to eat, but also because they provide exactly what the body needs at the right time and maintain a long-lasting level of vitamin C in the blood, thereby keeping collagen-building enzymes working smoothly. A study published in Stat Pearls in 2025 also emphasized that maintaining consistent vitamin C levels in the blood is strongly correlated with the rate of connective tissue recovery, reduced joint pain, and improved skin and bone strength in people over 60. It's not about eating a lot at once, but about eating consistently, every day, that brings lasting benefits. So how can you consume oranges correctly and maximize their effect on collagen? The method I usually recommend is very simple. Eat 1 whole navel orange directly at lunchtime, or squeeze half an orange into a glass of warm water and sip it throughout the day. This not only helps provide consistent vitamin C, but also maintains stable plasma ascorbate levels, something especially necessary to support collagen production in older adults. If you want more variety, you can combine squeezed orange juice with a little flaxseed powder to supplement lignans, an antioxidant beneficial for blood vessels. However, there's a small caveat I want to mention up front. If you have sensitive tooth enamel or a history of enamel erosion, rinse your mouth with plain water immediately after eating or drinking orange juice, and don't brush your teeth right away, as the acid can temporarily weaken your enamel. Another tip is to use a straw if you drink orange juice regularly to limit direct acid contact with your teeth. So there you have it. Navel oranges aren't just for dessert or morning juice. When consumed correctly, they are a quiet but powerful construction site manager, coordinating collagen-building enzymes to work smoothly every day. And that means from your skin to your joint cartilage to the ligaments in your legs, everything is gradually strengthened bit by bit thanks to this seemingly very simple fruit. Have you ever considered an orange as something that fortifies the foundation for collagen? If not, perhaps today is a good time to look at that navel orange on the supermarket shelf with a different perspective. We've just laid a very solid foundation with navel oranges, a fruit that helps the body stabilize its vitamin C supply, thereby nourishing consistent collagen building every day. But like any construction project, a foundation alone isn't enough. Collagen, once produced, can still be worn down, cut, or even rusted by oxidative reactions and endogenous degrading enzymes. So for the next step, I want to introduce you to a fruit that acts as a shield, helping to protect valuable collagen fibers from premature destruction while gently promoting natural regeneration from within. And that is the second fruit on today's list. Fruit number 2, strawberries, the MMP shield, protecting the collagen network. One of the things I often remind older adults during consultations is creating collagen is difficult, but preventing its breakdown is even more challenging. Many people consistently supplement with vitamin C and even take dietary supplements, but still experience dry, dull skin, creaky joints, or slow healing wounds. The problem isn't that the body isn't producing, but rather that newly formed collagen fibers are being broken down almost immediately. And one of the main culprits causing this is a group of enzymes called MMPs, matrix metalloproteinases, especially MMP1. You can visualize MMPs as biological scissors in the body. When overactive, they will cut existing collagen fibers before new ones can be replaced. This happens more commonly as we age, are exposed to more UV radiation, or are affected by chronic inflammation. That's why I always recommend supplementing with foods that can naturally inhibit MMPs, and one of the top choices is strawberries. A cup of fresh strawberries, about 150 grams, not only provides up to 85 milligrams of vitamin C, but also carries purplish-red anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidants, especially effective at curbing the overactivity of MMP1. Research on cellular models shows that strawberry extract significantly reduces collagen degradation by MMPs, while promoting the gene expression for new collagen regeneration. I chose strawberries for this role not only because their bioactive compounds are effective, but also because they are easy to incorporate into daily life. One of the simple ways I often recommend is wash the strawberries thoroughly under running water, then mix them with Greek yogurt for an afternoon snack. This dish is not only delicious and refreshing, but also a great collagen protection combo. Peptides from yogurt provide amino acids, while strawberries hold on to the existing collagen network. In addition to anthocyanins and vitamin C, strawberries also contain ellagic acid and several other flavonoids that can neutralize free radicals, factors that contribute to the rusting of the collagen network over time. These substances act as gatekeepers, preventing oxidative stress from further damaging weakened tissue areas. However, strawberries also have a few points you should be aware of before consuming them daily. First, strawberries are prone to pesticide residue if not washed thoroughly, so I always recommend organic if possible. Otherwise, quickly soak them in diluted salt water, then rinse under strong running water. Second, some people are allergic to salicylate, a natural substance found in strawberries. So if you've experienced a mild rash or itchy throat after eating strawberries, start with a small amount to test your reaction first. One more thing many people don't realize. Strawberries, especially when fresh, should be eaten soon after purchase, ideally within 48 hours. The amount of anthocyanins and vitamin C will significantly decrease if left in the refrigerator for too long and may even almost disappear if cooked. Therefore, use strawberries as a fresh snack rather than an ingredient in a baked good or sweet jam. Personally, I often view strawberries as the primary shield that helps the established collagen network from deteriorating too quickly. And in older adults, where the regeneration rate is always slower than the degradation rate, protection is the top priority. It's like repairing a bridge. If you let wind and storms wash away every weld every day, no matter how much effort you put in, you'll only be treading water. So if you've started with a solid foundation with Navel oranges, then strawberries are the next choice. A sweet, easy-to-use shield that helps you maintain what your body is trying to rebuild from within. And once the protective barrier has been established, we'll go even deeper. To a fruit that not only preserves, but also directly contributes to providing raw materials for new collagen fibers. This is a soft, subtly sweet fruit, often overlooked, but it contains the foundational components of collagen that the body always needs. Are you ready for me to share about fruit number 3? I'm talking about fruit number 3, papaya, the storehouse of glycine, proline, and papain enzyme for tissue healing support. In my role as a health expert, I always pay special attention to foundational elements, and for collagen, that's the raw material input. Without good raw materials, the synthesis process, even with enzymes, gene signals, and vitamin support, still cannot be completed. And it is at this point that ripe papaya demonstrates immense value that many often overlook. Unlike oranges or strawberries, which are prominent for their vitamin C content, papaya is rich in glycine and proline, two essential amino acids for the structure of the collagen chain. These amino acids are like bricks and cement in a construction project. Without them, collagen fibers cannot form completely, even if you provide enough vitamins or activate enough genes. Interestingly, every 100 grams of ripe papaya, about half a cup, not only contains nearly 60 milligrams of vitamin C, but also carries a range of structural amino acids, especially naturally easily absorbed glycine and proline, along with the enzyme papain, a digestive enzyme capable of clearing away dead tissue and damaged proteins, helping to accelerate the regeneration of new tissue. There have been studies on animal models showing that papaya extract helps wounds close faster and increases collagen density in healing tissue, especially during recovery after injury or chronic inflammation. This is very significant for older adults, as tissue repair processes slow down or even stop completely without proper support. In daily practice, I often instruct patients to consume half a cup of ripe papaya in the morning, either blended with unsweetened yogurt or mixed with a little fresh orange juice to create a light, easily digestible collagen smoothie. The mild sweetness, natural softness, and gentle laxative effect of papaya also help support digestion, another benefit for older adults who often experience bloating and slow digestion. One special thing that makes me highly value papaya is the presence of papain, a digestive enzyme capable of clearing the ground for tissue regeneration. When there is damage, the body needs to remove damaged collagen fragments, necrotic tissue, or dead cells before rebuilding new structures. Papain acts as a gentle road sweeper, helping the injured tissue area be naturally cleaned, creating ideal conditions for fibroblasts to produce new collagen. However, not everyone is suitable for papain. If you are taking anticoagulant medications like warfarin, you should consult your doctor before consuming papaya regularly, as papain can increase the drug's effect, posing a risk of bleeding. Additionally, ripe papaya should be consumed in moderate amounts. Half a cup a day is sufficient, as too much can cause loose stools in individuals with sensitive digestion. A small note I want to share: papaya should be eaten when it is completely ripe, with a uniform orange-yellow skin, soft flesh, and no white sap spots. Do not eat green or unripe papaya, as the high latex content can irritate the stomach and slow digestion. I often tell older patients, don't underestimate familiar things. A seemingly simple bowl of papaya carries the most valuable collagen building materials your body needs, especially when the synthesis rate has slowed with age. We've covered three very important parts of the collagen recovery journey: the solid foundation from navel oranges, the protective shield from strawberries, and the structural raw materials from papaya. But if you recall the introduction, I promised a fruit that would surprise many, one that is often considered just a light dessert after a meal, but turns out to have the ability to directly activate collagen synthesis genes at a deeper level than ordinary food. And now the promise is revealed. The fourth fruit on today's list, small, subtly sweet, but with beyond imagination biological power within. Are you ready to discover it? Let's move on to the next section. Fruit number 4, gold kiwi, the fast-absorbing vitamin C battery that activates the COL1A1 gene to create collagen. I still remember the first time I read the report on a 6-week continuous intervention with gold kiwi in breakfast. What surprised me wasn't the amount of vitamin C it provided, that was already familiar, but a phrase that appeared in the conclusion: increased COL1A1 gene expression. For anyone who has worked in the field of connective tissue repair, you'll know that COL1A1 is the biological blueprint for type 1 collagen fibers, the most durable structural type found in skin, tendons, cartilage, ligaments, and bones. And from that moment on, gold kiwi was no longer just a sweet dessert for me. It became a real biological tool that can help the aging body not only receive more raw materials, but also turn back on the design switch that gradually falls dormant over time. Each medium-sized gold kiwi contains about 75 milligallons of vitamin C, equivalent to or even slightly more than an orange. But the special thing lies in its extremely fast absorption into the bloodstream, increasing plasma ascorbate levels in just 1 to 2 hours. This makes gold kiwi a biological battery. When you need quick, strong, cell-awakening action, kiwi is the ideal choice. Research published in PMC shows that eating 2 gold kiwis for breakfast consistently for 6 weeks not only improved blood vitamin C levels, but also significantly activated the COL1A1 gene and markers related to soft tissue firmness. For people over 60, when the rate of gene expression often gradually decreases, this effect can help slow down the aging process of connective tissue, improve skin elasticity, reduce wrinkles, and support more flexible joints. In addition to vitamin C, gold kiwi also contains actinidine, an enzyme that helps digest proteins, supporting the body's better absorption of structural collagen amino acids. Therefore, if you consume kiwi along with protein sources like yogurt, boiled eggs, or plant-based protein powder, the overall collagen synthesis effect will be even more pronounced. A small tip I often share with patients is: eat gold kiwi with the skin on, if you can. After washing thoroughly and gently scrubbing the surface, kiwi skin provides an extra layer of polyphenols and insoluble fiber, helping to increase systemic antioxidant defense and support digestion. For older adults who often experience constipation, this is a very valuable benefit. However, if you have a latex fruit allergy, meaning you've reacted to bananas, papaya, or avocado, you should try a small piece of kiwi first. The ideal time to eat gold kiwi, in my opinion, is in the morning before 9 a.m., when the body begins its anabolic cycle, and biological genes like COL1A1 are more easily activated under the influence of natural light. 1 kiwi combined with a glass of warm water or added to your morning oatmeal is an easy way to start the day, not only deliciously, but also activating at the gene level. With all that gold kiwi offers, from high-speed vitamin C, digestive enzymes, to its ability to promote gene expression, I often liken it to a breakthrough acceleration in the collagen recovery chain. If oranges are the stable starting point, strawberries are the loyal gatekeeper, and papaya is the material supplier, then gold kiwi is the chief engineer calling the construction team from within the cell nucleus. And this is also why I decided to place kiwi at position number 4 on the list, as a small but valuable surprise, especially for those who have truly come this far and are ready to invest deeply in their connective tissue health. However, this journey isn't over yet, because we still have 2 more fruits. One surpasses all in vitamin C content, and the other quietly fortifies the collagen network by locking down the deepest degrading enzymes. I'll continue by sharing about fruit number 5, the one superior in antioxidant power, yet very accessible in US supermarkets. Are you ready to continue? Fruit number 5, Florida red guava. When people ask me what the most vitamin C-rich fruit is that can still be easily found in farmers markets or supermarkets in the US, the answer always surprises them. Not oranges, not kiwis, but red guava, specifically the Florida red guava variety. Just 100 grams of ripe guava, about one medium fruit, provides up to 228 milliliters of vitamin C, almost 3 times the amount found in oranges. This number is not only impressive but also has significant biological meaning. When ascorbate levels in the blood are high, the body not only accelerates collagen production but can also combat the oxidation of existing collagen networks, a process I often liken to rusting in soft tissue structures. Not stopping at vitamin C, red guava is also one of the few fruits that simultaneously contain both quercetin and lycopene, two extremely powerful antioxidants capable of neutralizing free radicals and protecting the cross-links in collagen fibers from breaking down. In a recently published animal study, mice exposed to cigarette smoke, one of the strongest collagen-destroying factors, who were supplemented with red guava extract, showed a significant reduction in lipid peroxidation in connective tissue and improved lung alveolar structure, which contains abundant type 1 and 3 collagen. This shows that red guava not only helps the body create new collagen, but also directly protects the existing fiber system from damaging factors from within. So how can red guava be consumed effectively and appropriately for people over 60? Personally, I recommend consuming fresh red guava, cut into pieces and eaten directly, rather than over-processing it. If eaten with fruit salad or low-sugar yogurt, it's even better. It increases vitamin C absorption while reducing the risk of a sudden post-meal blood sugar spike. One fruit per day, about 150 to 180 grams of red guava, is an ideal amount to harness its biological benefits without exceeding the body's maximum vitamin C needs, about 2,000 milligrams a day for older adults, according to the NIH. However, there are 2 caveats I always remind older patients about. First, guava seeds are very hard. If you have digestive issues like diverticulitis, remove the seeds before eating or chew thoroughly if you eat them whole. Guava seeds are not toxic, but if swallowed whole, they can cause bloating or discomfort in people with sensitive digestive tracts. Second, do not juice guava instead of eating the whole fruit because fiber and polyphenols are primarily found in the pulp and skin of the fruit. When juicing, you remove a large portion of the benefits that guava can offer for collagen health. Perhaps what I love most about red guava is its quietness. It's not flashy, not overly luxurious, but it carries within it a combination of nature's strongest antioxidants, a silent armor protecting collagen from age-related degradation. If you've ever thought that collagen just needs to be built, then red guava will show you. Preserving what's already built is a longer battle. And this journey is still not over. We have one last fruit, small, often overlooked in daily choices, but one that quietly locks down the deepest degrading enzymes in the collagen matrix, keeping the fiber network supple and elastic for longer. Can you guess what fruit it is? If not, let's explore fruit number 6, the final but extremely important piece in the comprehensive collagen-boosting formula for older adults. Fruit number 6, blueberries. As a health professional who has accompanied many older patients, I deeply understand the feeling when skin starts to wrinkle, joints become loose, and sometimes, even small wounds take weeks to heal. These signs aren't just age-related, they are also the consequence of a silent, destructive process, the collagen network being broken down bit by endogenous enzymes, and among them, MMP1, MMP3, and elastase are names to be especially wary of. We've talked about strawberries as a primary shield against MMP1, but blueberries, with their complex of deep purplish-blue anthocyanins, are truly the silent gatekeeper capable of locking down multiple types of collagen-degrading enzymes simultaneously at a deeper level especially under conditions of high oxidative stress in the body, such as UV exposure, chronic inflammation, or metabolic diseases. A study published in PubMed showed that when human fibroblasts were exposed to UVB radiation, mimicking photoaging, blueberry anthocyanin supplementation could strongly inhibit MMP1, MMP3, and reduce elastase activity, thereby protecting the collagen matrix structure from degradation. As a result, soft tissues maintain their elasticity, firmness, and recover faster after injury, especially crucial for older adults with naturally declining regeneration rates. You might wonder, can such a small fruit like a blueberry do so much? The answer is yes, if you consume it consistently and correctly. Every day, I recommend consuming a small handful of frozen blueberries, about 40-50 grams, adding them to your morning oatmeal or mixing them with unsweetened yogurt. The anthocyanins in blueberries are heat-resistant, so when added directly to hot dishes like oatmeal, they retain their activity, while also releasing their characteristic blue-purple color, which is both visually appealing and nutritious. Although the vitamin C content in blueberries is not very high, about 14 mg 100 Gs, their antioxidant and collagen-degrading enzyme inhibiting effects are outstanding, and this is the core value I highly appreciate when including blueberries in this list. However, like all natural functional foods, dosage is something to consider. Blueberries can mildly interact with anticoagulant medications, like warfarin, if consumed in excessive amounts, as they contain some compounds that affect physiological blood clotting. If you are on anticoagulant therapy, keep your blueberry intake around 40 GOs a day and inform your doctor if you consume them regularly. Another big plus is frozen blueberries are very convenient, affordable in the US, and don't require complicated preparation like guava or kiwi. You can buy them, store them in the freezer, and use them every morning, taking no more than 2 minutes to prepare. I often call blueberries the final safety net for the collagen network, because once all the processes of building, protecting, and activating are complete, what you need is to keep that network pliable and elastic, not breaking down when subjected to stress from movement, weather, or underlying inflammation. And in that role, the anthocyanins in blueberries perform their task very well, quietly, persistently, effectively. If you've accompanied me this far, congratulations, not only because you've completed the journey through 6 fruits that help protect and regenerate collagen, but because you've truly cared about a fundamental part of health after age 50, the connective tissue network that keeps your skin firm, joints flexible, tendons and muscles strong, and wounds healing quickly. I know you may have heard about collagen through powders or supplements, but what I want you to remember is collagen is not simply something that can be added from the outside. It needs to be synthesized, maintained, and protected by your body from within through proper nutrition, habits, and daily choices. And fruits, those familiar things in your kitchen, are one of the quiet but extremely powerful allies for that task. We started with California navel oranges, the pillar that provides stable vitamin C, helping collagen-building enzymes work in rhythm every day without interruption. Next came strawberries, a fruit that is not only sweet and refreshing, but also helps block the MMP1 enzyme, a silent culprit causing collagen fiber breakdown with age. Then came ripe papaya, seemingly just a light dessert, but actually a storehouse of structural raw materials, bringing glycine, proline, and the papain enzyme to help the body heal tissue faster, especially after minor bumps that older age makes us slow to recover from. And as I emphasized from the beginning, an interesting twist on the list is gold kiwi, a fruit that not only provides fast vitamin C, but also has evidence to fundamentally activate the COL1A1 gene, reopening the endogenous blueprint of collagen that age often silences. If kiwi is the biological accelerator, then Florida red guava is the advanced protective armor, extremely potent vitamin C, lycopene, quercetin, all combined to combat connective tissue rusting from oxidative stress. And finally, blueberries, small but resilient, acting as the ultimate gatekeeper, locking down the deepest destructive enzymes, MMP3, elastase, keeping the collagen network supple, elastic, and flexibly responsive to environmental and internal impacts. The most important thing I want you to take away from all this information is you don't need to consume all 6 types every day. You just need to choose 1 to 2 types that are easy to find, suit your digestive system, taste preferences, and any medications you're taking, then maintain them consistently as part of a healthy lifestyle habit. For example, every morning, a gold kiwi or half a cup of papaya in a smoothie. In the afternoon, a few slices of guava or a handful of blueberries mixed with oatmeal. One week, switch it up with oranges or strawberries. The important thing is consistency, no force, no fuss. With many years working in senior health, I've realized that small, natural, easy to maintain changes are what make a long-term difference. And if you're reading this, I believe you're ready to choose at least one fruit today to upgrade the quality of your collagen and thus the quality of your life in the healthiest way. Thank you for listening. And if you found this content helpful, don't hesitate to share it with your family and friends, because sometimes an orange or a handful of blueberries placed in the right spot at the right time can be the beginning of a steadier body in every step to come.